guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to week 3 of our Booktober A Twisted Tales series. Now this book, I have one book for you today. It's been a crazy week, but we still got a book in, so I wanted to do a video on it, and it's Conceal, Don't Feel, and it is by Jen Calonita. So this is the story of Anna and Elsa, and their question is, what if Anna and Elsa never knew each other? So here we go. As the future queen of Arendelle, Princess Elsa leads a life full of expectations and responsibilities, and not to mention questions. What type of ruler will she be? When will she have to pick a suitor? And why has she always harbored the feeling that some critical piece of her is missing? Following the unexpected death of her parents, Elsa is forced to answer those questions sooner than she'd hoped. Becoming the sole ruler of her kingdom and growing lonelier than ever. That was one sentence. Okay. But when mysterious powers begin to reveal themselves, Elsa starts to remember fragments of her childhood that seem to have been erased. Fragments that include a familiar-looking girl determined to fill the void she has always felt. Elsa must take a harrowing journey across her icy kingdom to undo a terrible curse and find the missing princess of Arendelle. Okay, so this book, it was good. It was cool. It was cute. I feel like this book was really very close to the movie. I feel like the biggest part that's different is that instead of them just forgetting the powers, they didn't know about, in this book, they don't know each other. So, and in this part, it says, find the missing princess of Arendelle. So the biggest story is how they covered it up in this one. And I thought it was cool. It would have made a good movie. I do think, like, most of this book is pretty much like the movie, except for that twist. Now, it's not exactly the same because there are some, there are some things in here that did not happen in the movie, but I feel like it, wasn't a huge difference from the movie. The twist was cool, but in my mind, I'm like, I know this is just a book, but I'm like, how could she never have known? And I'm not going to tell you which she it is, but it's like, it's very obvious. Like, I feel like you would have figured this out. And at the end of the book, they kind of allude to somebody else questioning it, but I'm just like, but how didn't you question it? Like, how could you have never seen anything that would have made you question this entire situation? But anyway, like I said, it wasn't a bad book. It was cool, but I felt mostly similar to the movie. Everything except the twist was different than the movie. And like I said, they added a couple of the things that didn't happen in the movie, but with Hans and Kristoff and things like that, pretty similar to their characters and everything like that. So definitely a good one. It was cool. Not like my, oh my gosh, favorite, but it was good. Now, the one I'm actually reading now is Straight On Till Morning. This is by Liz Braswell. Y'all know I usually like the ones that she writes. This is a story of Peter Pan. So you have the story of Wendy, Peter Pan, Lost Boys in Neverland. This one is a thick one. It's almost like 500 pages, but I looked at another one and like another one's almost that big, but I don't know why this one looks incredibly big. I am not quite 100 pages in yet, I don't think. But so far it is cool. It is cool how they've changed the story up because it is completely different from Peter Pan. And how that story goes. So, good so far. So, we have I feel like I'm talking really fast. We have a week and a half left in this challenge, and I think have, not including this one, 7 more books to go. So, like I said, this is a busy week, so I was trying to get reading it as I can, so I was able to get through one of the books, and I started this one, and it's Friday. So, when you guys see this, it'll be tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be further in this book, but we do have another full week and a half. So what you're going to get is another video next Saturday, and hopefully I will have gotten through a lot more of the books, and then I will post another one on Tuesday because Tuesday is Halloween and the last day of the month. So I will give you another wrap up for what I read from like next week Saturday on to Tuesday, or next week Saturday on to Tuesday. And I'll give you, because that's still Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's still 4 days. So I'll give you that wrap up and the Tuesday one. And then I'll tell you all of the ones that I'm like, these are the ones you should absolutely read. So I'll give you that in the Tuesday video as well. So you'll get the video a day earlier, not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. So you'll get one Saturday and then Tuesday. So let me show you what we have left on the list besides this one. Okay, so here's what we have left. We have So This Is Love by Elizabeth Lim. We have, and this is the story of Cinderella. We have Birthday by Liz Braswell, which is the story of Alice in Wonderland. Go the Distance, Jen Calonita, which is the story of Hercules. What Once Was Mine, Liz Braswell, the story of, oh Lord, Rapunzel. And then Almost There, y'all know I want to get to this one because this is the story of Tiana, and this one is by Sho'Shanna. I cannot remember her first name because this is the first book, I believe, in the series that she has done. I believe she has another one, but it's not out yet, but this is the first one of the ones that are out. And then When You Wish Upon a Star, which is the story of Pinocchio by Elizabeth Lim. And these are the ones we have completed so far. So these ones over here, we are done with. You all know I did not have to read this one. For those of you who are new, I had read this previously before I started the challenge. So I skipped over this one, but I've already read it, of course. And then these are the other ones along with the one that I just finished. I didn't mean to do that. Along with the one that I just finished, which was Conceal, Don't Feel, the story of Elsa and Anna. So that's where we are. I'm going to keep reading so that I can give you guys some more of this Twisted Tale. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. If you haven't seen all the videos, you can check it out, and I'll link all the videos so you can check out everything so far. This has been a really, really fun challenge. Y'all know part 2 of that challenge is for me to try to get over 9 books this month, because I've been stuck at like that single digit, that 9 number. So I'm trying to get at least 10, but we're going to keep reading because it is fun and it's all about just getting some reads in. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.